All right. Excuse me. So, I got something new that I'm planning on starting today. Just gonna be messing around in Car Mechanic Sim. And I'll pull that up in just a second. Cool. All right. Oh, well, that's fun. One second. Well, I fix this. Cool. All right. So let me fix a few things. This is not going how I wanted it to start. All right. I think we are good to go. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay. So I got something new I'm gonna try today. I'm gonna jump into Car Mechanic Simulator. I started a new game. I've actually played this game quite a bit on my main. I essentially have like 90% of everything unlocked. But wanted to just play something easy, something simple, something I could just jump into and play. And as people come into the stream, I can actually chat and we can talk and just have a chill time. That's kind of the goal. I do have some new background music that I'm gonna try. I don't know if anyone is aware, but there is a streamer slash game developer, Pirate Software, who exclusively says that the soundtrack for his game Heartbound is free to use, or is incentivized. He how would I word that? He wants people to use it for a stream. There's no copyrights to it, and things like that. So it's safe for streams. So we're gonna try that out. Should be interesting. I currently have it pulled up and have it set to shuffle. So we'll kind of see, get a good mix of some fun music and some interesting music. I listened to about 12 of the tracks pretty quickly. But yeah, we'll jump into this game, and we'll start the music here. All right. All right. Let's go. So we're gonna jump in, get a new account, basically fresh. Literally just went in and tested audio settings and video settings and things like that for this account. So should be pretty good. But this is Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. This is, I believe, the most recent version of this game that they've made. Um, very, very simple, straightforward game. Goal is to go in and make... You go in and repair vehicles, you take orders, fix the parts, replace the parts, things like that, and you get paid for it. Run just like a mechanic business. So yeah, we'll just take the first order here. First problem's brakes. Gonna jump in and fix some brakes here. Ooh. All right, actually, I do gotta change camera sensitivity. All right, there we go. Much better. All right. So, kind of as a general rule, you can right-click. This is the car status. This pulls up all the information on the vehicle, where you can find the vehicle, how we ended up with the vehicle. And I'm going to turn this down for myself a little bit here so I can hear myself think. It gives you the standard mileage, what type of vehicle it is, name, year, things like that. So kind of just general information about the vehicle, also the overall condition of specific sets of parts for the vehicle. This gives you some diagnostic. You can actually go in and you can do a lot of like super in-depth adjustments and you know, part swapping and things like that. So you can actually make vehicles perform very differently, just based off of you know, the effects you want to do. For the most part, I'm just going to be hanging out, doing the missions, leveling up, things like that. A lot of the objectives and missions that you'll get will actually just pop up and it'll give you a list, and it'll tell you what you need to find. You can star them and it'll highlight them in the vehicle once you're in there. This will tell you what you've completed and how much profit you're planning on receiving for doing that. You'll get a task bonus, job bonus, and a total payout. But we'll just jump in. I'm gonna move this up to my car lifter A because I'm gonna need to take the wheels off so I can get at the brakes. So you gotta hit the up button to raise it here. All right. So you can see I've marked a whole bunch of these things. All of the issue parts that we have, I've marked them. They highlight in blue, and it shows you where you need to go to get them. That's really about it. There isn't a whole lot to this game, you know, on the surface. In this instance, it's going to be mostly just hanging out, and we're going to replace the parts and fix the cars up and see how far we can get in a couple hours. So just that caliper. We just need this caliper over here. Got a stuck bolt, so you got to spray it. And then we'll keep pulling these off here. I think the audio's pretty good. The game sound shouldn't be too loud. Let me know if there's too much audio. I can definitely make some adjustments. Get some brake pads. So what's cool is a lot of these missions, they'll give you kind of like a general rule as to the quality of the parts that you need. So let me pull this part off here and I can show you real quick. So the minimum parts condition needs to be 44%. So if I'm able to find parts that are 50%, I could replace the parts with that. I could replace my caliper for that part, or other things like that, where you can go to like a junkyard and you can find scrap parts there, and you can use those to replace these. There is also a repair bench that's over here that you have to unlock. It's a pretty big talent tree. So I'm just kind of running through the general basics of how this game works. And if there's questions, I can obviously kind of touch on things again. So every level that you receive, you get a couple of skill points, and those skill points can be used to increase a handful of things. Parts examine time, discounts, how fast you take off and put parts back on, how fast you screw bolts, you can get the ability to repair parts, and then it also can increase your movement speed. As well as that, you can unlock other portions of your facility as well as tools. So you can get a tablet, so you can shop anywhere. You can buy parts anywhere in your shop. There's other scanners and like pressure gauges, things like that. Tools that you would use to test what is wrong with the vehicle. So in this case, we were given the list of what parts we wanted to, or we need to replace. A lot of them won't come with that information, so having these tools is really helpful addition, so that you don't have to think about what parts you'll need. You can use the tool and it'll give you a description of a handful of the parts that are related to that test. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, this is new. I don't remember that being in this game. But yeah, so we're just gonna jump in and just keep going. So I do need to pull the ABS module. Gotta grab that, pull this off, and then we'll go in and buy all the replacement parts. It's nice because eventually you do get the repair shop, and you can use that to repair certain parts to a certain extent. So in this case, I have 2 calipers, a brake pad, 3 calipers, a brake pad, and the ABS module. So I'm going to hit space and highlight the parts that I need replacements for. And then typically I could go in and use the tablet, which I do not have currently, so I have to walk over to my computer. So there's a lot here. I'm going to be honest, this is pretty overwhelming at first. For the most part, what you're going to be looking at, especially if you just get directly into this game, is the car parts main shop and electronics shop. So in our case, we need the ABS module. So we need to be in this, the electronics shop. So we're going to grab one of that. We got our replacement there. You can also use tab, and then it'll open up your shopping list. So in our case, we already got the ABS module, so we can remove that. We need 3 calipers. You just hit enter, it searches it up for you. We need 3 of them. There's my calipers. And now I just need 1 set of brake pads. And there's my menu. You can hold X to clear your list, and that way you don't mix up what you have for your previous vehicle and your current vehicle. So then you just go in and you replace all the parts that you just purchased or repaired in any case. Got to replace the brake pads here, and we'll just keep on repairing this here. All right, so here there is an instance where you'll run into situations that the front and back tires will be different sizes. So you got to kind of watch these numbers at in the quotations here. It's a 205 55 R16. I actually don't know what that means because I don't know much about cars, but I have fun with this game. But it's nice to double check and just make sure that if you have more than 1 tire in your vehicle or in your inventory, that you make sure that they're all the same size. Because if they're all the same size, like in this case, doesn't matter which one you put and where you put it, it's good either way. What's nice is the game does kind of give you some safety guardrails where it'll pop up and it'll tell you that something's wrong or something's missing and you can't give the vehicle back. That's really kind of your sign that you messed something up, so you gotta go make sure that's in there. I've done it a lot with transmissions where I'll forget to put the starter back on, and it'll pop up and it'll be like, "Hey, idiot, you forgot something." Soundtrack's interesting. It's pretty chill. Kind of what I was going for. I'm actually pretty happy with the way that the sound's coming out. Um, so I also did a thing. We're gonna show you super quickly here. I have a separate camera. I got a cat camera. Hi, Roadster. Hey, come here. So there's Roadster. I got a second camera set up so that we can show the cats on screen on stream. So yeah, may end up putting that in the major rotation, but or major my major screen. All right, so we finished all our missions. You can see they've all checked off. We got the green mark. It's also nice if you have like a massive list of things that you're trying to replace, you can go in and you can deselect the ones that you've completed, which then helps you try to verify which ones you actually need to replace, especially when you end up in like suspension and the engine parts. Like, it's really nice if you have, you know, the cam rods and stuff where there's like 10 of them in the vehicle's engine and you only need to replace 2 of them. It's really nice to highlight the ones that you need so that you're not replacing, because if it doesn't equal out to that parts minimum, it won't be accepted or it'll be considered bad. All right, so it was 240 bucks that we got for completing this task, and then we got a 240 credit boost for just completing all of the or a bonus for completing all of the tasks, and then I got $965 for completing the actual parts replacement. So my total reward for completing this job is 1445 credits, which in all reality we started with 4,000, so we made about 480 bucks, or we made exactly $480 off of that one job. There are some jobs that are a lot more in depth. They take a lot more work. They're typically going to be paying you a little bit more based off of how many parts or how expensive the parts are. I have found if you're really looking for money, I recommend doing transmissions because they're easy. There isn't a whole lot of parts involved, and you get a really good reward out of it. I mean, for the most part, you need some pretty good capital to buy the transmission parts. Like in most cases, you need at least $1,000. At least 1,000, I say. The transmission itself, for the most part, is between like 500 and 1,000. The flywheel is like 1,000 itself, and then a couple of the other parts are a little bit cheaper, but they're still between like 1 and 500. So if you're replacing all of the transmission parts, you're looking at probably closer to like $3,000, $2.5-3,000. So you definitely want to make sure that you have the money. You can kind of run into a trap in the game, and they will let you walk yourself into a trap where you can't afford anything, and that ends up being kind of like a, well, that sucks sort of situation. All right, so this job, I just have to refill the windshield washer fluid. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna grab this. You got to remove the cap, and then it automatically brings up this. I am lazy, so I just let it run until it does that tilt. That basically signifies that you've hit pretty close to max, or you've hit the kind of the minimum fill line. So there we go. That cost me 12 bucks to finish that. I got $3 for doing it, plus $3 for the bonus, plus 7 for the job bonus, a total of 25 bucks. Cost me 12. So I made 13 bucks. I made 13 bucks doing that. So those ones aren't necessarily worth it. It's really nice if you do end up in the situation where you have no money left, because it only takes 20 bucks to do the replacement, and you make half your money back on it. I don't know why I opened that. Let's we're looking at more brick stuff. We got the list this time as well, so I'm gonna move that over to A, and we're gonna keep going on this here. You gotta lift it up so that you can remove the tires. And I do know that I need the ABS pump, I believe. So I'm going to make sure to grab that one. Pull that off here. We're going to back out. And I got over here this tire. Lots of rusty parts. So my primary goal right now is essentially to first off level up. Second off, my goal is about 10. Honestly, I'm looking to get about 12 to 15 grand. 10,000 to buy the shop edition, so that I can actually work towards getting the parts repair station. It saves you quite a bit of money in the long run, and you don't necessarily have to fully repair. Like again, I need a minimum condition of 68. Well, if I get my the parts for this repaired up to 75%, I can call it good there and put them on and are good to go. Good to move on. All right. And I forgot to sell my old stuff. All right. So it's definitely worth selling or dismantling all of the parts from your previous job, so that anything that you have that's technically scrap or that is no longer good enough to be put on a vehicle, that you don't mess up what you have and what you need for this job. So we're gonna pull this up. I need the pump, 2 calipers, a brake disc, and the ventilated brake disc. So we're gonna go to the inventory. 2 calipers to text my mom. Don't judge me. All right, cool. My mom was inviting me to dinner, but I already ate. Okay. So we should have all the parts that we need here. Let's make sure. Yep, so we got the pump. We got that filled in. We'll put the module on top of it so I don't have to deal with it anymore. Okay. So let's back out here. Alright, so I got this disc that I need to do. We got 2 good pads. There's caliper for that. Put our tire back on. And actually, I forgot to check to make sure that they're not different sizes. 205, 40, R18. They're the same. Alright, cool. Throw that on and move on to the next. It'll be nice when I can upgrade how fast I bolt those on. Get the parts all attached here. Put the tire on, and I'm gonna move into the next job. Alright, should be good. There's all my tasks completed. We're gonna finish this up, and I got 1745 total. So I made about 500 bucks from that, I think, roughly, something like that. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get rid of the parts. If you hit V, you can select the percentage. In my case, I just want to get rid of everything. Any credits that I can possibly get, I want to get, because I want to buy stuff. You know, I want to buy. Actually, I'm gonna buy that right now, so I don't have to deal with running to the computer every time. So you can also buy like another garage lifter, so you can have 2 cars going at the same time. You can do paint. Here is adds a container equipped with stripping tools, so you can salvage parts. That's not what I want. I think this is what I want to get. Allows me to further develop. I want the lathe and this part, the garage expansion. And then in that case, I need to buy these upgrades here. You good, Roadster? Yep, he's good. Just hanging out. Alright, so let's see our next mission. We got more brakes. Brakes are fun. Brakes are easy. They're pretty straightforward, especially when they hand me what parts I need to replace. So you can inspect while you're in the middle of that. Looks like I need level 3, and then I get 2 tasks that show up. Alright, we're gonna mark all of this. Looks like every tire. Alright, cool. Let's pull this off. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so I'm at 14,620. So we'll see where I land after this job. Cool. Ooh, looks like I need all 3 parts for this section. Alright, last one. It'll be really nice when we hit higher level and we start upgrading how fast we can pull the bolts off. It'll make life a lot easier. A lot faster, too. Okay. Let's make sure our list is nothing. Cool. Yep. Alright, so we need a ventilated disc, a regular brake disc, pads, caliper, and another disc. Alright. So now that I have the tablet, this is what I can do. I can immediately go from where I'm standing and get the items I need. Cool. Alright. So I am gonna start with this one because I remember I needed all 3 parts for this one. So that's gonna be one of my pads. Got some epic music going on here. My cat's all disappeared. Alright, so I'm actually going to do this here so you can see. So I deselect the ones that I've completed. You can see this one's nice and easy. Don't have to fight with that one anymore. Same with this. Pull that one off. So I just need a caliper and a disc. So this one needs the disc. And this one needs the caliper. So from this aspect, it just makes sure that you're putting the right parts, the newer parts on the portion where it needs to be replaced. Just drive these bolts in. All right. I promise this will get better. For now, it's a little painful, a little slow. Just because the bolts and all of my actions are fairly slow because I'm a newbie. Alright, that one's good. This is the last one. good. So I don't actually need to put any new pads on for that one at least. All right, mission done. Should be good. Cool. More brakes. Let's go. And honestly, what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this on. So now I kind of have a tip for new player. I have not been doing it just because I've been playing this game a lot and just wanted to kind of dive in. There's this examination mode at the bottom of your wheel. If you jump into that, you can inspect these parts, and it gives you 1 experience per part that you inspect. So you can just sit here and hold this button and level up. It's a lot more boring than like doing the mission, but I mean, in this case, you get a free 17 experience just driving through and picking this up. Every part you remove, you get 1 experience, and I believe if you put it back, you get 1 experience. You get a bulk experience for completing a job. The examine gives you 1 experience per part that you inspect. I'm trying to think, there's a couple of other things. Actually, I think that's pretty much it, experience-wise. But I mean, it's an easy way to get some free experience, especially in the early game when you're not really upgraded at all. You don't really have anything going for you, so it's kind of nice to run through and inspect as much as you can so that you can get those free quick experiences so that you can move on. Cool. All right. So we can go back to normal mode. We can see what this job needs. All right. So pump, brake disc, and 3 brake pads. It looks like. All right. So let's clear our list. Go into our inventory, and we're gonna sell all our parts. Cool. All right, so now we can go in and we can get this all going. Pull off the ABS system, the pump, that's what we need to replace. Now we're gonna go into the tires. And actually, before I do anything, I am gonna get this upgrade. Cool. All right, so we can now do these bolts a little bit faster. It's not much, but every little bit helps. So I am planning on inspecting a whole bunch of the parts every job that I do right now, so that I can try and level up as fast as possible. Getting the discounts really helps. Gives you more cash per job that you do, just because you're not paying as much for the replacement parts. Granted, once you buy the upgrade station, you get a little bit of a reprieve on that as well, because the repairing is a lot cheaper than actually buying the parts outright. Cool. Got the pads. And now my last one. I need the disc in here. Cool. Alright, this should be good. Let's make sure. I'm pretty sure my list is good. Just wanted to triple check. We got that, and that. Ooh, I need 1 more brake pad. There we go. Alright. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Alright, electronics. I need the pump. And we're should start putting everything together here. Pump on. Module. Cool. Alright. So I got a disc here. Trying to go over this direction. I need this here. Go over here. Put this in there. My goal right now is just to try and put the right parts in the right locations, or the new parts in the right locations, so I am not missing anything. Because if I do miss something, then I have to go back and I actually have to pull everything apart to put it back together. And that takes a lot of time that I definitely do not want to put my time into. Goal is to try and be efficient, try to level up as fast as possible so that the efficiency just goes through the roof. Cool. We'll see how many jobs it takes, or how long it really takes us to really get some decent, meaningful progress on both the levels and the cash-wise. Looks like I have a pretty good portion of my money currently in the parts for this vehicle, so we shall see. Oh, I wish this was faster. Alright, cool. This should be the last tire, and we got this job done. Just gotta move on to job number, like, 12. Cool. We got everything done. We got 1,700 back. Cool. Made that 500 bucks. Ooh. New job. We're gonna do suspension this time. Alright. Looks like inner and outer tie rods. Cool. Let's move this up, and we will do that. So the question is, which side these tie rods are on? And I'll do a quick look here. Looks like this side. And I believe, yep, I gotta take the tire off for these. Like I said at the beginning, I have played a lot of this game on my own in my free time. I've also played a ton of the 2018 version of this game. This is the 2021 version. It's definitely a good chill game. Music's actually pretty decent in this as well. I believe a lot of it's copyrighted though, so unfortunately can't exactly involve those. Alright, inner and outer tie rods. I gotta go back to the regular car parts. We got that one. And that one. Cool. It's only like 50 bucks to replace these parts, but needs to be done. Alright, bring me back. There we go. Got those parts replaced. Put the tire back on, and this should be an easy in and out. Cool. We are good. So you can kind of tell also if you have the job bonus that shows up, that typically is gonna let you know in this section here. If you get the job bonus, that typically means that you have officially completed all of your tasks, because you don't typically get the job bonus until you complete everything. Alright, so I need an inner tie rod and a sway bar rear end link. So I'm actually gonna clear my notes list. Alright, so I need that tie rod over here. So we gotta pull this tire off to get at it. Cool, cool. We do have to pull the outer tie rod off to get at it. There we go. Alright, we're going to move to the back one here. Same thing. Need to remove the tire to get access. Pull all the parts, all the bolts off, and move on to the other parts. Cool. Gotta spray it. That's real rusty. Nice. Alright. I need those two. So we're gonna grab that, and in we go. Alright, we'll put some parts on here. Bolt that in. Let's put the tire back on. Make sure that it's the same size. 255 30R19. We are good. On to the next one. Move up. Put this tie rod on. Replace these parts. And job is done. Cool, cool. So this one shouldn't be too much money. They're pretty cheap parts. Yeah, not even 100. Cool. It's better than nothing, I guess. It's more about the experience in the early game, though. So. Ooh, more suspension. All right, we'll do it. We'll do the suspension. What do we got? An outer tie rod. Ugh. Alright. Well, this is raising. I'm actually just going to go in and buy that tie rod. Actually. X to clear the search. X to searched. Aw, that didn't work. Man. Alright, let's mark this one. It's this guy right here. Pull the tire off, and we'll grab it. I really do wish the bolt removal animation was a little bit faster. Alright, so we gotta add that to our list. Go to car parts. Search up. Oh, I'm in the wrong area, that's why. Cool. Had the wrong filter. Was looking in transmission parts for a tie rod. That's not gonna help. It will not be there. No matter how hard you look, it will not be in that bucket. Alright. Ugh, I got 5 experience for that. It's like not even worth it. I guess. It's worth every mission at the beginning. What's nice is once you reach a little bit higher level, you start to get more and more of these slots. So, like, once you hit level 5, you can be pretty picky about what you actually want to take as a job. In the beginning here, not so much. Ooh, lots of stuff here. All right, so we're gonna mark all that, and then I'm actually gonna do this because I need another level. We're just gonna hang out. So welcome to the stream, new viewers. I've seen quite a few people stopping in and checking it out. I know this game is definitely not everyone's cup of tea. It's definitely a very niche type game. Spending the time just doing a job basically. I don't know. I've been having fun with simulator games lately. I do plan on trying out some farming games eventually. Had a Humble Bundle that came through that was a farming bundle, so I do plan on jumping into those and playing a bunch of those eventually. I've played 3 of them so far on my own. Definitely would like to play a couple of my more favorite ones together. realize there were 7 parts. Oh, it's all the clips, duh. Alright, cool. That's what I wanted. Alright, so we got our tags. It's already lifted. Let's just take the ABS equipment off right away, because that's easy access. Cool. Alright, the ABS has been removed. And it looks like I need all 4 discs. Just the discs. Fine by me, I guess. Cool. Disc number 1. Hopefully this will get me... This should be enough to get me a decent amount of experience. Hopefully it's enough to actually hit next level. Why did I do that? I didn't finish grabbing the disc. Oh. And there's stuck bolts. Nice. Cool. Another disc. Man, this car's really rusty. Must be from Minnesota. Or the Midwest. Midwest has salty roads. Leads to lots of rust. Alright, last brake that we're pulling out here. Cool, cool. Last one. Alright, so let's check it out here. I need 2 of those. I need that one, 2 of those, and pump and module. I can just set that. Alright, cool. So it should be good. I don't need that. I need 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, and the pump, and that's module is gonna be in the electronics. Cool. All right, let's put these all on. It's funny that I can reach from all the way over here, playing like Mr. Incredible. Sorry, Mr. Fantastic. I totally had that wrong. Mr. Fantastic is the one with the stretchy arms. Mr. Incredible is the strong man. Completely different universes, too. Alright. And we're just putting everything back together. And that should get us through here. 2 left. There's the caliper. Right, there's the tire. And I did double check, these do not have different sizes, so it should be safe to just throw this on. Cool, cool. There's the last set of brakes. Did not mean to click that. Just zoomed me in. Took a bite out of that brake pad, that's what I was trying to do. Cool. So we're gonna jump in and put our ABS stuff back in. Alright, Should be good. Yep, there's a job bonus. Cool, we're up to 6 grand. And that actually did give me a decent amount of experience. So. Oh, let's see. I don't want to do it, but I kind of have to. So these are kind of like the one-off missions. They're like randomly generated kind of reward missions. They're easy, smaller. There isn't a whole lot to them. There's usually like 1 or 2 options for parts that you're looking at. All right, so that's what I need. So before I do anything, let's clear our list and let's sell all our parts here. Make sure we are not messing around with old parts from another job. I don't need that off. I don't know why I just was in autopilot just trying to pull off the caliper because I'm so used to doing the brakes. Alright, so let's get the sway bar here. Go back to the car parts. Put this on here. Put the tire back on, and the job's a good one. Actually, let's do this examine real quick and let's level up. This next level's definitely gonna be worth it, and it's worth it to just sit here and examine parts for it. Honestly, nah, it's probably not worth it. All right, let's get this level. One, 2, 3. Cool. Alright, let's go back to this. Alright, cool. We can finish up this mission. Alright, we're gonna go to the toolbox. We got 1 more skill point available. I'm actually gonna buy... Do I want the discount or do I want this? I want the repair. Alright. I will be back in 1 moment. All right, we are back. No, no, no. All right, we're back. And I currently have a cat. So yeah. Welcome back. We are no. Like with the cat. Oh, I hit level 3. Cool. What do you want? Can I help you? Okay, there you go. Good boy. Sit down. Please. Please. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Alright, you good? You good? Alright, let's here, I'll give you guys a nice view. This is this is where Roadster has decided to stay. So let's resize this here, and we're just gonna put him up in the corner. So that's just our little buddy today. All right. So looks like we have suspension jobs. I don't want to, but I will. All right. All right. Cool. So what do I need for this one? Leaf Spring U-Bolt? That's annoying. Alright. So let me see. If I buy... If I grab this other... This one. I can't move it to that, but... What do I need? Front shock absorber and wheel hub bearing. Oh, that's annoying. I really dislike that one. Alright. So we'll lift this guy up, and let's get back into it. So leaf spring is gonna be the back here. And I think I can actually. I actually have to go under the car. That's what I have to do. Lift it all the way up. Go to suspension, and we're just gonna grab this guy right here. Alright, so I can remove that. Add this guy to our job. Hi, Lucy. Do you need something? Come on. We got all 3 cats down here, and they're all being crazy. Right. Okay. So I bought the replacement part, just need to put it on. Bam, bam. And the job is done. Oh, these suck. I think it's my fault because I'm taking suspension jobs. I think that's a thing. Pretty sure it says that. All right, let's get rid of those. All right, I'm definitely not excited for this one, but we're gonna go all the way up here. No other missions yet. Okay, so front shock absorber and well, that's really annoying. All right. So with this one, I take the wheel off. Take the drive axle out. And you can actually grab it from the backside. I should not have said that. All right. So we got to take the tire off. cool. Alright, sway bar, gotta take that off here. Now the front shock absorber. And unfortunately, this needs to be pulled apart. Apparently this is a scary part of car repair. So let's see, I need that. Take that, and it gives me a few parts, and I need that. Alright. So I need the wheel hub bearing and the front shock absorber, and then I have to join the parts, put those back together. I can get rid of that, and that, and that. That was not what I wanted to sell, and that's unfortunate, because now I have to buy a replacement. Alright, so we'll do the shock absorber first. Put you in there. Yeah, because now I have to buy a new one of those. Dang it. So, let's clear the search. I need the front sway bar, front sway bar, front sway bar, link A, I believe. There we go. Alright, put the tire back on. Alright, now I gotta do this bearing. Put the drive axle back. And the tire. And we should be good to go. Another job down. So before I do that, I'm gonna inspect some stuff here. We can clear our list, and so that's not what I wanted. Alright, cool. So we can do this, and we'll get 17 more experience for that. And then I think I can get another, like, 16 experience. Yep, another 8 there. So I'm gonna just keep trying to push. The goal is to at least get to level 5, because I think at that point you start getting a little bit more experience, or more, skill points, per level. And that's definitely something I want to do. So we'll just grab as much experience as we can real quick. Go back to normal, finish the mission, and see what we got. Okay, so engine and oil. Let's grab one. It's new, so we'll grab it. But I do want that brake mission as well, so we're gonna grab that too. So at this point, I'm only able to house one vehicle in my shop at any given time. So we're just gonna lift this bad boy up, and this is gonna be a not fun. Oh, it's just filters. That's a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so I4B, and a fuel filter. All right, so go to engine. I need I4B air filter. And actually I can just do fuel filter, and I need a... Let's do that. So I need... I4 oil filter. That's what I needed. Okay. So now I am going to be smart and avoid the extra fees. And I'm going to drain the oil because I'm replacing the oil filter so that I don't have extra fees. All right. So we'll grab filter here. Add that back. A new one. Cool, cool. Down we go. Okay. So I gotta remove this fuel filter. Put this filter back. Put the new filter on. Cool, cool. And then I need the air filter. All right, so that's not what I wanted. So I gotta remove the cover. Move the filter. Put the new one in. Put everything back. And then, because we drain the oil to change out the oil filter, we gotta put new oil in, which you need to remove this cap. All right, and I'm gonna do it the lazy way, same way I do with all the fluid replacement, is hold it until it drops. And I'm good. All right, job's done. Cool, cool. That was pretty easy. All right, I'm gonna move this one in. Let's see, I got 6,200. Let's buy. I need 10 grand for that. Let's buy this second lifter. All right, cool. So that really opens this place up. You can start collecting jobs. So we're gonna grab this other brake job, move this over to B. And then I'm gonna try and run 2 jobs at the same time. So I got none of that. Get rid of this stuff. I don't know why it's highlighted like that. All right, get rid of that highlight because that would bug me till the end of time. All right, so this guy needs ABS, brake caliper, disc pads. All right, I marked all of them. What else do I need here? Disc pad. All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna start. We're gonna pull off the module here. And I'm just going to collect all the parts that I need, and we'll put all the parts back where they need to go. Alright, cool. This caliper. What's nice is most of these parts are pretty interchangeable, so it's not a big deal if I put them on a different vehicle. Just got to have the right tires. So this one's got slick tires. All right, that should be pretty easy to remember. Ooh, boy. All right. Lots of bolts. Cool. All right. The last part for this vehicle. We need the pad. believe so. Alright, yeah, should be good. Alright. So they wanted slick tire. They have slick tires. These have sports. I should be able to keep that pretty straight. So we're gonna do this both at the same time. Hopefully increase how fast we level up. These are pretty time intensive for the brakes. What's nice though is actually once I do get the repair, a lot of these parts are repairable. Calipers, the discs can be lathed, potentially. With all things, there's a certain threshold that if they go too far into broken status, you can't repair them. But you can save a little bit of money on it. I'll move the cat camera back so you can see him a little bit better. Oh, camera fell. Alright. Everyone say hi to Roadster. Alright, put it there. Okay. So that should be all the parts. Let's sort by name. That helps. Cool. So I gotta get out of there. Alright. I need 4 brake pads, 2 brake discs, 3 calipers, and I gotta go to electronics for the module. Alright, cool. So let's jump in here. We got pads there. Alright, so I need 3 pads for this car. And this disc, and this pad. I got 1 pad and a caliper left, which it should be this pad actually. This pad, this caliper. Done. All right. So now let's go over to this one. Now that I got all those parts in, and we'll get this one buttoned up and ship them both off. Alright, got that caliper. This disc. I think it's just that disc, right? Alright, let's make sure. Caliper disc, ABS. Cool. Alright, so this caliper here. And these pads. Alright, so that's all the parts replaced on that one, and let's just make sure. All the parts replaced on that one. Alright, so now we can just put everything back together. Alright, so I think it's these tires. Yep. These bolts are taking forever. Yeah, these are sports tires. Put this caliper on. That's another sports tire. Alright. My last sports tire should be this one right here. Cool. Alright, I should be able to finish that car. And we'll finish this one. Let's make sure 255, 30 are 18 and 19. Okay, yep, that I was right. I gotta watch these. If they're trying to be sneaky. They're trying to be sneaky. Alright. So this one up here is gonna be the 18. I don't know if this is right, but this is how I'm putting the tires back on. Alright, I got one more set of brake pads to put on, a caliper, and then I can put these tires on and another mission down. We're about halfway to level 4. I think the goal is level 5 currently. That's going to be a pretty good milestone there. Should get us to a pretty decent spot for repair-wise. Let's see, make sure everything should be good. All right. So let's sell all of our stuff. An extra 79 bucks out of that. All right, we're gonna do an oil change. I'm pretty sure that's all it is. Yeah. Oil and filter change. Let's see what's next. I'm gonna decline that offer. Alright, what do you need? Oil and filters. Alright, pull out the air filter, grab the fuel filter. Lift this up and replace the oil. We're also gonna check. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't think I will do that mission. Ooh, gross oil. Nice. Yeah, it's probably about time for an oil change. Alright, that should be everything. That, and that. So we're gonna go back. Car parts. That, and that. So we'll start at the bottom here, do this oil filter, drop ourselves down. Alright, now we got the air filter and the fuel filter. Let's put the cover back on first. Alright, and then I need to remove this plug and refill the oil. Make sure this car still runs. There we go. All right. More brakes. And while we're at it, I'm gonna get rid of that mission. Whoa, what did I open? I opened something. I don't think anyone saw it. I think it was just me. Yep, wasn't on the stream. Oh, it was on the stream. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what I hit, but I hit it. Alright, so we're gonna finish this brake mission here. It's a pretty decent sized brake mission too. And once we finish that, we will do our first main mission. I like this song. What do we got? Chicken. Nice. That's I like the sound of that. Alright, caliper and a pad. Man, there's lots of rusty bolts on this this car. Alright, and I think I need to grab this pad, and then that should be everything for this car. Would love to get into transmissions, because their bank makes so much money off of them. You just have to put so much into them, though, so it's like... I forgot to sell my stuff. Alright, so 1, 2 brake pads, 1, 2 calipers, and that, and that. Get out of there. Alright, 2 of those, and those are gonna be out of here. So, electronics. I can just buy this and this. Cool, cool. Alright. In. And there's my pump. There's the module. Cool. Alright, so I need these pads. And I think I'm pretty sure it's these pads here. It has to be. Yeah, because those aren't pads over there. Alright, okay. Come on. Alright, got those pads. And this caliper. Alright. They're all the same. Cool. Makes my life easy. Got a sleepy kitty going on right now. Last tire. And then we are set to do first mission. Actually, I should. Do I want to do it? Oil and other tasks. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. We'll get rid of all that stuff. Alright, so what does it cost to do... Oh, I'm gonna buy that right now. Tire tester, compression tester, electronic, fuel, and... Ooh, let's not do that. That's a little bit more expensive than I wanted. Alright, so 10 grand is our goal. And actually more than that, because I want the lathe and... Oh, jeez, that's like more. That's a lot more than I need. I can't exactly be super picky either about these machines. I'm gonna pass on that though. I don't want to do oil change, ABS, brake. That's not what I wanted. What's my list? Give it all that. Cool. Alright. I'm I'm just gonna hit X, and that's gonna immediately add it to my list. The cats are making noise. Alright. So we need... What do we need? This disc. And that pad. Alright, and then I need this caliper. There we go. Should be good. Alright, there's a module. Go back to car parts. Ventilator brake disc. One brake pad and one brake caliper. I don't know why I said it like that, but it did. Alright. Okay, got that brake disc and these pads. And this is the caliper that I need to replace. Good, good. I didn't check if these were different size tires. Oh well, should be fine. If it's not, I'll find out later. Be really sad if it did though, because that means I have to unscrew and rescrew the two tires. Alright, this should be everything, and we're good. Nice, thank you. Alright. That's filters, oil and filter. Alright, actually, I should be good. Alright, let's do our main mission. Let's do this big one. I'm not a big fan of doing these ones because there's just so much more to them. They're a lot. They're just. They need a lot of work. I like the dopamine rushes of the quick missions. All right, so jeez. There's so much that this needs. All right. So let's start by doing that. Move that to A. We'll run it. No oil. Okay. Thanks, I guess. All right. B filter. Okay. So we're gonna take this tire off and see what's next. Oh, I need these brakes. Nice. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. This is gonna take a while. I'm gonna be honest. This is why I'm not a huge fan of doing the main missions, because there's just so much more to them. But granted, they do give you a lot more experience. So I think in the long run, they're worth doing. They give you a lot more money and experience. But I don't know. I just have an aversion. Honestly, it's just ADD, ADHD, whatever you want to call it. It just, my brain follows the dopamine and the quick missions and the quick rewards. I don't like the longer missions. Don't know why. It's not like it changes anything. Okay, so I don't need... Cool. Alright, so I gotta spray these two. Uh, I just looked over and saw the name of this song is Middle Management. It just caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for it. Okay. Let's just buy. I don't want to do this. All right, I'll do it. Oh, I gotta separate all these parts, and it's gonna take forever. Let's see. Okay. What else do I need? Fuel pump. Oh, yeah, I should probably grab that, shouldn't I? I forgot to grab that. What's next? Okay, we're gonna take you. We're just gonna keep this going. Keep it like a revolving door. That's what we're doing. In and out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 of them because they should be all the same, right? 215, 75, R15. Yep. Oh, I hate tires. They're so annoying. Okay. I should have my filter, 2 pads, and they're gonna be in the tires. Standard tire. Oh, I gotta remember numbers. Don't make me do stuff. Wait. Alright, fine, I'll do it. I'll do the thing. Alright. All my tires are separated. 215, 75, R15. Alright. $215. Brain. 215, 75, 15. Okay, so these are 15. 215. 40, 45? 75. Alright, numbers are hard. 215, 75, R15. Oh god, that brain. Oh, and now I gotta put them all. I gotta put them all together. I hope these fit. I hope I did that right, because I have a feeling I didn't, and I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay, I can remove all the tires because I know what I'm doing with those. Okay, so brake pads, oil filter. I didn't buy a fuel pump, did I? Nope, I did not. Ooh. Fuel pump, there we go. Got that. Alright, we're gonna put you in. Alright, this is gonna be a busy tire session here. Alright, because I gotta take that, and then I gotta balance it, and then I gotta... Oh, that's right, it's a thing. It's a mini game. I forgot this one. Alright, so the 2018 version of this game, that's not a mini game. You just throw it on there and it just goes for like 15, 20 seconds or something like that. So it takes a lot longer. I forgot that this game they did that. I don't do tires like ever. I try to avoid missions with the tires. So this actually no. Hit the wrong button. Go me. I'm making more work for myself. Do not separate more parts. Oh, that would make me hurt. All right, so we'll grab this. Install. There we go. Hit the right buttons. Pretty sure I have quite a few people that just keep dropping in because they see a cat. That was easy. It's the exact same spot. I was really confused there for a second. Alright, last one. There we go. Tires rotated. Almost. Rotated. Take that, and then we put them all back. They're all the same size. I just bought all these tires, so I know they're all the same size. And the only thing left is going to be this this air filter, which pretty sure should just be in the general shop. That should be pretty easy to grab, actually. What can I click on? Come on, give me something. There we go. I knew it would let me eventually. Just had to get the right angle. Alright, tire number 3. I can count. Don't judge me. Alright. Okay. Final tire. And then we grab that carb filter, and this job should be done. I hope. Oh, I gotta do the fluids. That should be fine. Those are pretty easy to do, actually. Okay. So I need 2 carb. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Go to this. I'm confused. Why is it not in here? Alright, I guess we'll take it off so that I can easily look it up. Round air filter. Oh, it's gonna be in R's, that's why. I'm dumb. And I didn't even do the thing. Okay, there we go. That's... I'm real struggling right now. Alright, cool. Put the filter on, the lid on. Okay, and then I need to go back in and oil cap. Oil. Lube this engine up. Ta-da! Oh, I got other fluids. What is it? Drain and fill, brake, and power steering. Tools, drain tool, and the power steering. There shouldn't be much left in that. Cool, cool. Apparently, my stream has disconnected. Ah, looks like we're back. Hello. Welcome back. I think we're still live. Cool. All right. Stream disconnected for a second there. That was interesting. Should be good now. I don't see any issues. All right. So that should be everything. I should be donezo. Oh, so much experience. Nice. All right. So we hit one more level. Why this takes so long? All right, I'm gonna get the discount. All right. So as a note, one of the cool things that you can do is if you are very like you don't really care about one of these trees, because these exponentially get better. So like the examination cuts it by 0.05 seconds, 0.05, 0.05, 0.15 for these two. So if you decided like you didn't want any of these smaller ones that like it takes three of these to equal one of these, you can actually go up like this strength tree if you know you wanted the strength, and then just cut across and grab these two. So like yeah, so it makes it easier, so like you can kind of focus on the things that you want to build up. Like you could just go full bore into just how fast you this fast hands, and then decide you want to get like all the other upgrades and stuff that way. So you're not necessarily locked into like you have to go into that full tree in order to actually get some of the benefits, which is nice because it doesn't lock you into that one tree that you picked at the beginning. All right, we went back for brakes, 2 calipers, a disc, and some pads. All right. So like I said, our goal is to hit level 5. So we'll see how long it takes us to hit that. That's kind of like number 1 goal. Number 2 goal is that 15,000 cash, so that we can get the upgrade station. I think that'll be really beneficial. It'll help us save money, and it's also kind of like a fun little mini game to repair stuff. So. Keeps the game a little bit exciting. Okay. So we got our last object to repair. I'm pretty sure. Oh, God. Oh, I got a case? Well, that's cool. Alright, let's get rid of our shopping list. Oh, I forgot to sell everything. I'm dumb. Alright, 1 pads, a caliper. What did I need? 2 calipers, brake disc, and pads. Okay. You good, bud? Hello. What you doing? Oh, it's dinner time, isn't it? Yep, that's exactly what it is. All right, I said the word. All right, we'll turn that camera off. All right, I'm asking my wife to feed the cats real quick. All right, let's keep going. All right, what do we got? Shopping list. We've got 2 calipers, 2 pads, and a disc. Is that 2 calipers, 1 pad, and a disc? Okay, it's fine. I'll just only get 1 pad. This is definitely, it's like a memory game in disguise, because you got to sit there and remember everything that you needed. 30 or 20, yep, we're good. All right. Cool. We'll get the brakes on here. I am gonna move our camera back to where it was supposed to be. It's nice because it's a light little camera, so I can move it pretty easily and not have to mess around with it too much. But definitely happy to show off my cat if you guys are interested. Or one of my cats, I should say. Alright, cool. Almost done. Alright, there's nothing else I need to put on, right? No, okay, cool. Alright, let's just finish that. We're good to go. I got no missions in there. Alright, cool. Let's clear our list. Alright, and we're gonna open the case here. So case has a mini game. You pick a card, any card, whichever one you want. Actually, you pick 2 cards. So I typically go middle just because I'm a neutral loser. I like the neutral. So then you get another one, and I usually go left. So I got 177 experience and another case. So we get to open again. Get another 2 picks. All right, we're gonna go middle and left. Got some experience and the blue currency. So I actually haven't shown this off yet. That is let me sell my crap. That is pertaining to, where is it? This right here, the salvaging. So you can actually salvage equipment, and it comes out this door, and it's in this crate right here. And there's just a little bench, and you play a little mini game, and you get that blue currency that you can use to upgrade the items that you have. So, like if you have your own car, your own vehicle that you're upgrading, or trying to just pimp out, in that case, you can upgrade them to a higher tier, and it'll be worth more because of that. Okay, what do we got? Pump, calipers, pads. All right, so let's take this tire off here, and I can kind of show you what I mean. With this caliper. All right, so you can see there's like 3 stars up there. You can spend that blue currency and upgrade them to a higher tier from that point. That is completely separate from the condition of the parts. So it's definitely not advisable to upgrade parts that are at like 0 durability, because it's just not worth anything, because it's a part that needs to be replaced anyways. But yeah, this game has a lot. It has a lot to it. There's a lot more depth than I will ever deign to do. I mean, there's a whole, there's a driving simulation portion of the game too, that you can tune the vehicles and tweak the numbers and all the stuff in it, to get the car to perform exactly how you want it to, which is crazy, and I do not have the mental capacity for something like that. Alright, that should be everything. Alright, so we need pads, caliper, pump. Ooh, double click to escape. Trying to escape. Ugh. I keep forgetting. So in the 2018 version, the ABS stuff is actually under under like the basic tools or the basic parts shop. So like it's all in the car parts, the main shop. Whereas this one, it's like separated, which is interesting. A little different, but not a bad thing. All right, So we'll go back here, do the pads, go over here, do these pads. Wait, which? All right, I'm gonna do this and this real quick. It's this one, okay. Trying to figure out which pads I'm supposed to be putting the new ones on. Alright, last caliper. And then I can start putting the tires back on, and should be pretty good. Apparently the last caliper. I had the last repair one. Just not all of the calipers. Last tire. That's what we got. Oh, jeez. No wonder. So I actually have my stream open right now, and apparently it's currently sitting at 1080p. I don't need to be running that at full quality. All right, cool. Got some money. Filters, request. Alright, we'll do a suspension. That's what we'll do. Alright, let's lift this bad boy up and see what we got going on. Okay. Ugh. Alright, what do we got here? Let's go in. Yep. Apparently, I just knew it was going to be this tire. I swear I'm not using wall hacks. I'm not cheating. Just happened to pick the right tire. Odds are pretty good. It was 1 in 4. Alright. So, now we go to the back. We're going to grab this shock absorber cap. This shock absorber. That again. Okay, and this leaf spring, I gotta lift the car all the way up for. What's my list at? Alright, I still got all the crap on my list. That, and we got just the one U-bolt. Alright, back out. Let's buy all our stuff. Bearing, shock absorber cap, shock absorber B, and the leaf spring. So also didn't know, I kind of ran through that shops pretty quick, but I currently have a 5% discount on any of the things that I buy. So that adds up over time, and that'll definitely help me hit my 10,000 goal that I'm going for right now. Hopefully that'll get us to a good spot. That's also where the transmission repairs shine, because if you have any sort of discount, I mean, you're looking at a couple $100 extra that you get back in your pocket just for buying those parts. Okay, should be good. Oh, we are almost there. Almost. That's not going to be enough experience. Do I want... Alright, we're going to do it. It's a new one. We're going to do it. Timing replacement. Which, that could be really painful to deal with, and it could also be not super painful. We we shall see which it is. All right, we have the fuel filter. Yeah, there's some decent stuff in there that's gonna be a pain to deal with. All right. So before anything, I'm gonna use this and drain our coolant. When you're working with the water supplies, you kind of need that stuff. Okay, where do I want to start here? All right, let's grab our filter, our air filter at least. Air filter, and I guess let's get into this timing stuff and try to grab some of that out. Pull the cover off. Move cam gear. There's my chain and the cam gear. Alright, so that should be all of that. Now I get to pull apart the whole timing system. That's exactly what I want to do. It's fine. This will give us plenty of experience to level up, though. And these actually give pretty decent money, if I remember correctly. I don't know, it's been a while. We'll see. Hopefully it's valuable. If not, either way, we'll at least level up here. So we're gonna get the serpentine belt, pull the pump off. That, pulling that pump is actually why I drain the transmission, or the coolant. Because that coolant will drain onto the floor, and they charge you for that. So you want to save as much money as possible. So don't spill the fluids. That's number one rule. Don't spill the fluids. Oh, I got cat hair on my cup. Nice. Okay. So I got the oil out so I can pull that filter off safely. Let's make sure my list. Yep, gotta clean my list. Alright, pump, chain, filter, cam gear, that, pensioner, and that. Alright. There's the pump, there's the timing chain, there's the filter, fuel filter, cam gear. That's not what I wanted, belt tensioner. Alright, so we should have all our parts available. So we're gonna grab that, and we're just gonna start shoving everything back where it goes. Alright, now that we got the the oil filter, we can actually jump in and bring the car back down. Okay, so we'll do water pump, do this serpentine belt, the tensioner, put the cover back. I just leveled up to level 5. That was our primary goal number 1. Alright, there's our pulley, or crankshaft pulley. The other serpentine belt. The roller. That should be all of the parts on this side back in place. Let's put the fuel filter back, the cam gear, the chain, get the cam gear and the cover. Alright, cool. Air filter, get that bad boy in there. Alright, we should be fully fixed up. Yeah? Cool. Alright, so we're gonna go back to removing. We're gonna refill the coolant. Now that we're done with timing stuff. Alright, and then the oil. We should be good. Should be clear. Yeah, 1,000 credits. That's not bad. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to do photo mode. All right. Looks like a couple of break stuff. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, so they're starting to no longer give me the lists, and that's where the game really starts. Well, for people who don't know what they're doing. Again, I've been in this game for a long time, so I'm pretty confident in the things that I'm doing. All right, so we'll move you over to A, and move you over to B, and I'm gonna skip the suspension. I don't want to deal with suspension very much. I like brakes because they're quick and pretty easy, and there's a very few parts that you actually need to be looking at. So yeah. So now I've reached a point where the game no longer gives me the list of parts. So I have to discover what parts are an issue. This one, I think I have a list: pump, brake stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this one real quick here. We're up to 7 grand, so I'm about halfway to where I want to be. In all reality, you know, that's just kind of how it goes. Gotta spend money to make money, and that's kind of what I did. I'd probably be over 10,000. I 100% would be over 10,000 right now if I had not bought the other equipment that I bought for the shop. But that other equipment for the shop really helped kind of just boost how much money I was making. Just having the two lifters and doing that big mission was a really big boost too. I think I made about 500 bucks off of that, and that was, you know, it was kind of annoying. All right, internet's being weird today. Seems like stream's still doing all right, but just chilling. All right, so I think, yep, I got all my parts. My notes are clean. 1, 2 pads, disc, 2 calipers, and a pump. Alright. So we're gonna grab those, disc, 2 calipers, and the pump is gonna be not there. It's gonna be in electronics. Alright. Cool. Getting this going. You know, we hit level 5. I should probably check the toolbox here and see what I can level up. I only got 1. Okay. Alright. We're gonna hold on to that. Because I definitely want to get the stuff that helps me screw bolts faster. That's gonna be really useful to have sooner rather than later. Help us get through the jobs faster. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, so this disc, and it looks like those pads too. All right. Rear stuff. Yep, cool. Alright, so now I just got these 2 calipers, and I got this one. And this one. Cool, cool. Oh, I'm gonna have to double check. 205, 45, or 17. Yep, we're good. Alright, almost done with this job. And again, our goal right now is really just that 15 grand. You know, 14, 15, somewhere around there. Because I think in all reality... Cool. In all reality, I need... So I need the 10K for this, which I need in order to buy this stuff. And I need... That's useful too. But the lathe is 1750, and workbench is 1500. So I need 3250 plus 10 grand. So yeah, just under 14,000 is what I need. But I actually am gonna need more than that, because I also need enough that I can continue to do jobs after I buy that, which that would be pretty bad if I was not ready. Alright, got that going. Alright, I'm pretty sure need that and that. I'm gonna double check these. So this one I don't have the list of parts that need to be replaced, so I gotta figure it out, and that's what we're doing. That's not what I wanted to do though. Okay, here we go. Pretty sure those should be fine. Those pads look okay. Yeah, those pads are fine. What's nice is you can kind of tell the stuff that's not good because it's got that like brown rust on it. The worse it is, the darker it gets, which is kind of nice. Or in the brake pads, the words are disappeared. Words have disappeared. That's what I meant to say. All right. So no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Okay. So caliper pads. Ooh. Let me see. Can I? That's suspension, so that's not gonna help me with the brakes. Alright, so let's go back to normal. It's not gonna be this disc, I'm fairly sure. Maybe it is. It's not. Of course not. Alright, it's gonna be this disc. That's... Oh, I put my blinders on, was just looking at the pads and the calipers. Didn't even think think about looking at the disc. I don't know why. It's big. It's pretty obvious red sign that says, "Hey, this is bad. You should replace this." All right. So wait, what is it? It's 1 caliper, 1 disc, and 2 pads. 2 pads, 1 disc, and a caliper. Alright. Oh, jeez, that's a bright menu. Alright. We got that, and we got that. Okay. I'm done. It's okay. Let's highlight all the things that I need to put on because the disc is back here. Didn't I buy a disc? Apparently I did not. Oh, I bought a ventilated one, didn't I? Brake disc. My bad. I picked the wrong thing. Yes, I did. That's fine. They get an upgraded brake disc because I'm not dealing with trying to resell it. Okay, so how are we looking? 1 pads, 1 disc, caliper, and it's these pads. Cool. Cool. Are these gonna be off? Yep, they're different sizes. Nice. Okay. Alright. So everything should be done with this. I just gotta put it back together and send it out the door. Alright, so this needs to be 45. Yep. And the back's gonna be 45. The front is 25. Music just went super quiet, and I was not ready for it. 45 in the back. These calipers are not great quality, but I mean, kind of happens. You're only going to a car shop and you're only getting certain things repaired. Cool. Get rid of that. Bonus XP. Let's give it a try and see what we get. So 1,000 parts from inventory. Nice. Cool achievement. Did that pop up on the screen? I'm curious. Sorry, I'm watching the playback. It did. Alright, cool. Alright, so this is going to be like a full drain and refill of everything. So, grab that. Pull the fluid out, pull the fluid out. And we're pulling more of this fluid out. And myself some more drink. Alright, now we gotta do the power steering, pull that out. Alright, cool. So we just gotta refill all those fluids. Alright, almost done. What are you doing over there? Can you guys see her? No, you cannot. Alright, should be good. Alright, so let's just grab these because they're super fast and easy. Cool. Alright, what do we got here? Brake, power steering, windshield washer. We got a drain, so drain the brake, power steering, and windshield washer. Repeat it with me. Brake, power steering, windshield washer. You don't have to repeat it with me. You don't have to humor me. I know I'm being ridiculous. Why is that being like that? That was weird. Alright. So we're gonna refill all this stuff. I actually got a fair bit of money that last job I did. This song's pretty awesome. Alright, cool. So those seem to be good for money, not for experience. But that's fine. Power steering and windshield washer. Power steering and windshield washer. Grab. Gonna remove the cap. Alright, last part. Alright, so we're gonna do this mission here. Once we finish this, I'm gonna check and see if there's anything good. No, not really. Suspension and brakes. Alright, so referred. You look like a promising mechanic. Buddy doesn't seem to have any problems, but I'll leave it for you to decide. Oil, filters, fill the missing fluids. Tapping in the camshaft, which means that is gonna be alright. We'll do this one. This should give us a pretty good stack of cash for what we're doing here. Oh, good God. All right. So there's some parts missing, or some information missing. All right. So I'm just going to scan all the parts on this here. Just because it's easy, gives me some experience, which is something that I need. And that should help with figuring out what I need. Other tasks. Okay, so yeah, that's just fluid stuff. Tensioner, pads, cam gear. There's 4 parts not discovered. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run all my tests. Just to see what I can find. That's actually really annoying. I didn't realize it did all that noise. So that's what it told me, which was nothing that I wanted, nothing that was helpful. All right, compression. Let's see inside the engine. Is there anything broken? Ooh, I found some broken parts. The camshaft. Which I already knew, apparently. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is not going to work, is it? It might. We'll see. Maybe this will find something. It's all the fuses. Meh. It's not finding anything worthwhile. Okay. We're going to mark all the stuff that he tells me is bad. And we will use that to our advantage and try to figure out what's next. This may not go well, I'm going to be honest. There's a brake pad there. Okay. 2 back brake pads. We're going to grab those. Okay. I'm starting to regret picking this mission up. Or this job. Alright. We can do it, though. We'll hit the 10K. That's, like I said, that's our goal. We'll do it. We'll make it there. And by 10K, I mean 15K. Or more. Because if I only hit the 10K, then I'm gonna have to do some cheap missions to try to build my bank back up. All right. Brake pads, nice. Okay, and that was half of the stuff that I was missing. Oh, it's got to be this one. Yeah, it's gonna be the same. Gonna be the pads and the disc. Yep, there it is. All right, so that's everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't check. No, we're good. Okay, cool. I did the thing. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Is that? Oh, and I don't have any of the timing stuff, so that's for the oil filter. Okay. So honestly, part of me just wants to buy all this stuff right now, just to get it. Let me do that. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to put all the parts back on. And that way I can just move on and do the timing stuff and not have to worry about it. Because otherwise I'd have to raise everything up again. And I don't want to do that. If I don't have to. Alright, get rid of that. Cool. Got that bushing. Got this bushing. Alright, so I need I4 filter. While this is draining. That's not what I wanted. I4 filter. There we go. All right, now I can return you. Whoa, not what I wanted. All right, pull this bad boy out. The life of owning a cat. Hi, Lucy. What you doing, Lucifer? Hello, baby. All right. Okay, so those are done. I got that. That. Okay, so it should be all just the engine stuff. Oh, I should put the tires back on, duh. Alright. Because then it'll really just be that stuff. Oh my gosh, what is she doing? Okay, are these different sizes? 205, 40, R18. Nope, we're good. Alright. This is actually giving us a pretty massive amount of experience. This will be pretty good. Our next milestone's obviously level 10. The currency, the currency is really our next goal. I think next time I'll make a little infographic on maybe the right side, like right below me. If Lucy, hi. Come on up. Come on. Jump, jump. Jump, jump. Oh, come here. Oh, come here. Come here. Ah. All right, I'm bringing back cat camera. There you go. Let's move it back a little bit there. There we go. All right, back into it. Fixing the cars. Here we go. All right. I think my goal is really just to finish this big mission, and then all right. Well, maybe we do this. What if we do that? Oh. Sleepy time. All right. I'm gonna turn that back off. that was fun for a minute. I can always bring it back. Nobody's even watching right now anyways, so if there's demand, I will make it happen. All right. So, I believe I have everything. X, we're gonna clear that list, go to our inventory, and sell everything. Alright. So what is left? Oh, this engine stuff. Okay. One ignition coil. I have to pull everything out in order to get it. pull this out in order to get that camshaft. That's enough. That should be enough, I think. I already removed the oil. So you can angle your camera like this and just go straight down the line. No hesitation. All right. Oh, I forgot what a pain these are to pull out. Because you have to remove every cap. Alright, it's this spark plug that's bad. And this one. Yep. Alright, so now I gotta pull the timing cover. Oh, I gotta pull the royal first. Alright, almost. We're a little over halfway to completing our next level, which will be nice. I hope that's when the levels start giving more experience. That'll be really useful if that's the case. I have a feeling it's not, which is unfortunate, but it'll definitely be good. All right, cool. So 2 spark plugs, the serpentine belt, ignition coil, idle roller A, the camshaft, a cam gear, and the belt tensioner. So we're just gonna, oh, that's all in. All right. All right. So we're buying the stuff that we can buy here. And then I am removing them because the rest is in the electronics. Gotta love that. Gotta make it separate. Don't know why, but they do. I mean, I guess logically, like, that's kind of how equipment parts work. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But hey, we're gonna put these in. I think we only spent about $1,000 on the replacement parts for this, which all in all is actually pretty cheap for how many parts we actually replaced, and all the time I spent into it, honestly. All right, so we're gonna put this cover back on, and we're gonna do the same thing. Angle our camera, zip through. Whoo-wee, it is almost 10 o'clock. All right, well, we're gonna finish this up here, and then I think we're actually gonna have to call it there. As much as I would love to keep playing and try to actually push for those goals I wanted today, I may have to put that off for another day. I don't know. We'll see how much this mission gives us. Because if we get like a pretty decent amount of money, I may just push through anyways. And now to put everything back on. Cool. The tensioner. The cover. Cool. There's that. The next serpentine belt. The last roller. Okay. I officially think we have, yep, we finished putting on all of the other parts, or all of the replacement parts. So now I just got to refill the fluids. Okay. I gotta drain. I gotta drain everything other than the windshield washer fluid. So let's do that real quick. All right, cool, cool. Brake fluid. Oh, the power steering fluid. Fill it up. There is the coolant. And the windshield washer fluid. And then the last thing we need to do is the engine oil. And that should be everything. I hope. We'll see. Everything is completed. Pay out 162 experience and not much cash. We didn't even break 10. Oh, I got the case. What do we got in the case? We're gonna gamble. Gamble real quick. And by gamble, I mean ethically have a gotcha draw. I I don't know, man. I think we got a barn map. I think gambling's considered bad on the internet, right? All right, everybody. Well, we made it to level 5. We made it to 9,500 official. That's our final total for money for today. Only been playing for about 2.5 hours, 2 hours 40 minutes. Let's give it a save here and let's run to the menu and let's see. I think it shows us the time, in-game time. 2 hours. Just says 2 hours. So I think it's closer to like 2.5, 2 hours 40 minutes, somewhere around there. But that's Car Mechanic Simulator. I'm gonna leave the stream up. Hopefully some people enjoy it. I mean, this is more so just kind of hang out, chill, listen to some music, and play a relaxing kind of simulator game. I definitely am having a lot of fun playing simulator games, so I figured I'd, put a couple of video, or put a stream together, so that we could just hang out and chill. I mean, that's the goal. So thank you everyone for joining. I saw a lot of people coming through. Didn't see many chatters, but I'm sure we had lots of views on this, and that makes me happy. Makes me feel like some people are checking it out. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.